Namaskaram. Today we are here to discuss a very important aspect of the upcoming inter exams. We are all proudly communicating that we're in a position to go ahead and clear CA exams in just one last attempt. Currently, we are operating at the success rate of 70 to 80%. In one or two attempts, they're going to operate at 100%, where we can literally give the pass guarantee. So, how are we able to do it? Let's understand the process. Number one, this is where your preparation starts. Your learning source are largely books or videos using which you understand something. So once that is done, you get an entry ticket. Like this is a hall ticket where we got them blessed by Lord Vinayaka. Now this is an entrance ticket to go and write the exam. Once you have the entrance ticket, between today and the exam day, where you get a question paper like this, something has to happen. This is largely missing in most of the cases. So all across India, people will be studying till the last minute, but that effort is not converted into result. Today, I'm going to tell you why. So we'll start with an open interaction with our students here, and just like any other student, they also are stressful. I'm also stressful, so it is quite common for all of us to go through this. With just 3 days to go for Group One exams and 10 days to go for Group Two exams, let's see what should be the right thing. It is an open conversation because we believe in truth, transparency, and trust. So, starting with Ariba, with 3 days to go before your accounting exam, what is your current state of mind?
Sir, I'm very nervous right now,
Hmm.
and my preparation is going on, but still, like,
Yeah.
it's in the process.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm very nervous.
You're nervous. Okay. So, when it comes to paper number one, accounting, what are you scared about the most?
Like chapters.
Yeah, what are you because when you say nervousness, it's fear, right? Fear that something will happen or something won't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, these are the two scenarios.
Yeah.
So, what is your concern? If I had to break it down about accounting per se, so the general fear of failure is always there for all of us. But in general, in specific aspect of accounts, what is the worst thing you're anticipating? What do you think will happen?
Maybe chapters from the chapter things will come that I haven't come across yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So that's one. So what are the chapters? Because if you look at it, we have 15 chapters divided into three modules, 4, 6, and 5. Right? The first module will give you 4 chapters with a weightage of 15, 20 marks. Second module, straightforward, give you 50 marks, all accounting based things. And third chapter are proper long formatted problems along with your accounting by branches, which is a compulsory question. So 20, 50, and let's say 30. Minimum scores from each of this. Now, what module is your pain point?
So from third module, obviously consolidation and amalgamation because they are like huge. The solution is like quite big, so the chance of mistake is very
Higher.
yeah.
So you're talking about two chapters. Amalgamation and consolidation together will come for 20 plus marks.
Yeah.
So let's say today if you invest 3 to 4 hours sitting with your mentor Nikita,
Yeah.
can you not resolve it to a reasonable extent? Do you have time to resolve it?
Yeah.
Or at least let's say the problem scope is 20 marks now. If you put in 6 to 8 hours only on this 20 marks, can you not score 8 marks? It could be a combination of 6 and 2 marks. In one chapter you'll get 6, another chapter you'll get only 2. Can you not get 8 marks? So out of 80, even if you get let's say 50%, 40, and then can you not get 8 to 10 marks?
Yeah.
Is it a solvable thing?
Yeah.
Can it happen?
Yeah.
Can we work on it
Yeah.
today itself?
Yeah.
Okay, this is sorted. Next. What
Just
else? What else are you bothered about?
a few ASs also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, specific areas. Assets or liabilities are
AS 10 again.
revenue.
Yeah. And then leases.
See, again, the classification assets, liabilities, revenue based standards. These are the three brackets where you'll get at least 10 marks or more than that. Now, when you're talking about assets, now for this AS10, how long will it take for you to get a better grip? When you say better grip, the idea is to score 50% marks out of the denominator. 6 marks, 3 marks. 10 marks, 8 marks. Or 10 marks, 5 marks. Right now, you might be getting 20% or 30%. What is the time which will take to increase the 2, 3 marks for leases or for PPA, AS10? An hour, 2 hours. Can this be done by tomorrow morning? By this time, can we finish these 2 chapters plus this particular standard with a total weightage of 30 marks and write an exam tomorrow and get it tested? Can it be done? If this is done, will you be restless?
Yeah.
Less restless?
Yeah.
Can this be done?
Yeah.
If this is handled, do you feel better? Can we work on this? Fair enough. So one of the aspects here is you try to break down the fear. What is bothering you? Let's understand something is bothering you, but it is important to know what is it. Break it down into a specific topic or break it down into a specific, let's say you're not able to present properly. We can focus on that. So it is important to address the immediate thing. Now, if you say that the whole module is not done, if you say that you never touched a particular chapter, then the response is different. You're talking about slight acceleration in marks. Got it? Cool. Now let's look at a scenario from group 2 also. Money, you already have done 70-80% of the work. So it's almost there, but the gap has to be bridged. So what are you scared of in this attempt? Both of you. I think it's a common conversation for both of you. So you're putting your work. So in your case, what are you worried about? Because you have 100 marks of audit, module 1, let's say 50 marks, 5 chapters, and then 6 chapters, 50-50. Then FM, and like 50 into 4. 4 books you have, 50 marks. Now, what is your pain point? What are you worried about the most? And start with you.
In audit, there are 2 chapters that I need to cover, and in FM, 1 chapter.
What are the chapters in audit?
So, audit of items of financial statements.
Chapter 5.
Chapter 5 and Chapter 10. Audit of banks.
Okay. We have Maitreya right here. Maitreya has 2 chapters. Audit of items of financial statements, okay, and audit of banks. Each of them has a weightage of 10 plus marks. Together, 20 plus marks will come. So currently, he's in a position to score 5 or 6. I think that's what you're scoring. So can we take it to 10 marks from the current status right away? Like after this video is done, he's sitting with you. Can you improve that? These 2 chapters, how long will it take?
It can be done. They are having maybe 4 years, essentially.
If somebody invests that amount of time, can this be resolved today itself, right away?
Yes.
You believe that?
Yes.
This is about audit. Okay, Maitreya, take care of it literally. Like that's the target before 6 o'clock. Before you take the evening break, this has to be done.
Okay.
Largely in 3 to 4 hours. 2 to hours, it should be done. We'll also test it. Sort it.
Okay.
Move in. What are you worried about?
From FM part, I'm worried about working capital.
Working capital, 11th chapter.
Yeah. And audit as a whole, I'm worried about like whether I will be remembering the answers.
General, you have a general concern. Suresh, FM, working capital, how long do you need?
3 hours.
3 hours. The whole thing will be sorted. At least 10 marks will come for sure.
Mostly it is based on formula driven problems.
I want to get 5 to 6 marks from that.
Yeah, sure.
Can I do it?
Yes.
Can I see your working application sorted?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Can it be, it's already sorted?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So this is sorted. Now again, most of the time, our fear can be removed in 3 to 4 hours if you have the right person. Now in this case, we have chartered accountants who are mentor, they're lucky in that sense. But even otherwise, let's say you're doing on your own, it will take 6 hours. As simple as that. Reach out to any of the senior. You don't need a CA to solve it. Reach out to your friend, reach out to your senior with a specific problem. Don't say I'm scared. Nobody can do anything. What is the problem which has to be resolved? Okay, this is part 1 of this video, which is linked to a subject. Now, as we proceed forward, we'll talk about processing, we'll talk about other aspects. Okay, so this is part 1 of the video. Whenever you have a fear, break it down into steps, and if it is subject related thing, it takes a maximum of 3 to 9 hours. Any chapter in the entire 6 papers. This is the challenge. 3 to 9 hours, your problem will be resolved, where you can easily score 50% plus. Okay, we'll start working on it. So we'll be able to derive results for you before tomorrow, 12 noon, 6 p.m. I think 6 p.m. Both of you, it will be resolved. Okay, cool. Okay, you can conclude this video. Thank you for recording this.